What's going on, everybody? C4 here. Welcome back to episode 31 of the Las Vegas Raiders franchise mode here in the AFC Championship week, taking on the 10-6 Cleveland Browns. This is huge, man. Super Bowl on the line. Our 84 overall team that's gone through tremendous ups and downs over the last 30 episodes. We are poised in a position to be playing in the Super Bowl in only year 3 of our franchise since we've been in control of it. But we're very hot at the moment. Only real disadvantage on our offense is we still are dealing with the John Ross injury. And we have, Damon Ratley's been able to step up quite a bit. We've been able to rely on the run just a little bit more. CD Lamb trying to take strides as a legit wide receiver one. I mean, maybe that mentorship earlier on between him and Antonio Brown has been huge. Our defense has been outstanding, though. That has been really the game changer for us, is our defense has taken their game to another level. Jonathan Abrams playing as good as any linebacker in the National Football League. LaMarcus Joyner playing as good as any safety in the National Football League. Garyon Conley, he had like 7 picks this season. He's playing as good as any corner in the National Football League. Our defensive line, Mo Hurst and Cleveland Ferrell in particular, are playing as good as any defensive lineman in the National Football League. Our special teams between Carlson and Townsend are playing as good as any team in the National Football League. So we are incredibly hot right now as we take on the Cleveland Browns, a team that is known to be very overpowered here in Madden. Very good roster from top to bottom. We got to be completely honest with ourselves. They got Baker Mayfield, 4,300 yards, 34 touchdowns. They got 1,200 yards, 14 touchdowns from Nick Chubb. They also have Najee Harris out of Alabama to kind of spare Nick Chubb when he gets tired. That is just another monster of a running back to try to deal with. Receiving, got Odell, superstar X-Factor type playmaker. We're going to need Garyon Conley definitely to lock him down. David Njoku, almost 1,000 yards as a tight end. They utilize him a lot. Almost 909 touchdowns from Antonio Callaway. Brings a lot of speed. You got Jarvis Landry in the slot. This is just an incredibly potent offense. And I was like trying to think off the top of my head, where's the weakness for the Cleveland Browns? And their offensive line, generally speaking, is a one-man line, with Joe Bitonio being the best. I was like, even then, Greg Robinson, Chris Hubbard, on paper, at least name value, would assume 2 of the worst starting tackles in the National Football League. I mean, combined, they gave up less sacks than one of our tackles. Take your pick, be it Colton Miller or be it Trent Brown. So offensive line didn't play nearly as bad as I thought they were going to be. You look at their defense, Joe Schobert makes plays all over the field. They got Clinton Dix, who's bounced around in the NFC North a lot. Now he's gone up to the AFC North for 75 tackles, 4 interceptions on the year. My biggest concern comes with these two, man. You got Olivier Vernon right at the rip, 10 TFLs, 13 sacks. You're like, all right, that's their top dog. You can get some interior pressure from Sheldon Richardson. That's fine. And then you're just like, oh, they also have Myles Garrett, who is arguably the most overpowered defensive player in the game, or at least right up there with the Joey Bosa's, the Khalil Macks, the Aaron Donalds. And Myles Garrett's the kind of guy, he doesn't just get 1 sack, he doesn't just get 2 sacks. You either shut him down and he does nothing, or he's got to get 4, 5, 6, 7 sacks on you in a single game. And given the weakness we have right now at offensive tackle, regardless of what side Myles Garrett plays on, he's going to have a field day, an absolute field day. That is my biggest worry about this game. It's not Odell, it's not Baker Mayfield, it's Myles Garrett taking this game over. We still have a rookie quarterback. No matter what way you cut it, we have an inexperienced quarterback who, if he's not, on his game, he could get in that rhythm, get in that funk where he's just, he's not timing his snaps correctly, and Myles Garrett just decides to, he's a little bit hungry and he wants to feast. But we got our playmakers, even though we're missing John Ross here. Maybe not as explosive on offense, but I think defensively, if they can bring the ruckus, we can bring the ruckus. Ferrell, Hurst, look at that, man. I think Ferrell and Hurst are better than whatever combination you want to put Myles Garrett and you want to put Sheldon Richardson for an inside-outside presence. I think I'll take my team. And then you look at picks, they got Clinton Dix, fine. He got 4 picks. Well, we got Henderson, who's got 3. Joyner's got 3. Conley got 7. You got to throw it to Odell and Garyon Conley. That's going to be one hell of a matchup. Let's go, man. Let's go. We're in that AFC Conference Championship. I want to see what they got for X Factors. Are there X Factors the familiar faces that we all are accustomed to? Yep. No surprises. Odell and maybe Baker being an X Factor already. Kind of surprising, but the Madden devs, they love Baker Mayfield. The hype is real there. So we got Bazooka, which is very similar. Looks like you got all the same abilities that we are currently rocking with Trevor Lawrence. Odell, got to rack him up. Denzel Ward, Nick Chubb. What? Doesn't Myles Garrett... Wait a minute. Wait a minute, is Myles Garrett hurt? There's no way Myles Garrett's not. Oh my God, if Myles Garrett is hurt, that is going to be unreal. So we're missing out John Ross, which is a big loss. You look at the Browns, Myles Garrett is not in the game. Let's go. We're going to the Super Bowl. They don't have Myles Garrett. We will stop everything else they can throw at us. Okay. Okay, Nick Chubb can catch out the backfield too. Okay. I see you. I see you. All right, we're going to dial the blitz here. 3rd and 6. I mean, we get a sack. We could push them out of field goal range, which is where we definitely want them to get. We got the pressure. He overthrows Jarvis Landry, and we hold him to a field goal attempt. 4th and 6. All right, good stand, D. Good stand. All right, we got a 3rd and 5 here. 33. I mean, I like Jalen Richard at the backfield. For whatever reason, teams are just not covering him. But we got on the outside, CeeDee Lamb, the superstar ability, has him get that little generous break on the route. That is a 1st down conversion gain of 13. Oh my God. What was that shit? Like, what was even the point of that? You audible the tight end, the slant. You just... Fuck! Go Damian Ratley. Nice grab on 2nd and 8, putting us in the red zone. Let's go Renfro. Oh, come on. You gotta get in the end zone there. Not for a 1st goal. On the 2, we go 1 play type. We go to the pitch. We go to the C4 special. We try and establish that we're not gonna get pushed around. We got an extra lineman out there, Parker. Come on. There we go. Josh Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt gets in for the touchdown, pulls one back, and hopefully we can all just move past that pick 6 and just, you know, it's a new game. It's a brand new game. Okay. Okay. David Njoku, pretty good. Pretty good tight end. Yeah. That looked awkward, but it worked. Give me the ball back. 3rd and 20, no turnovers. Just wanna maybe give our punter a little bit more range. What should we give him? Oh, come on. Come on, Hargraves. All right, we got a 3rd and 10 on the 16. I don't think they're... I feel like the Browns are getting ready, just about ready, to abandon the run here, which is going to be great. Have them in a one-dimensional offense. We can make a stand that's at the line. 4th and inch. Are they going for the... They're going to kick a field goal. Freddie Kitchens isn't built like Doug Pearson. He's not built like me. He's not going to go for it on 4th down. He's going to kick a field goal like a wimp. Bitch. 4th and inches. 4th, we're going for it. Don't care. You're not stopping us. You're not. You know why? Because we're John Gruden, and we have a fullback on our roster, and we're going to use it. Chris Ward, the 3rd, 4th and inches. They don't have Myles Garrett. I ain't scared. 4-yard game. We need inches. He gave us 5 yards. That's what, you know, support your local fullbacks. Okay? They're going out of business. Support them. 3rd and 7. Not quite in field goal range. And rather than just trying to make it a manageable, maybe 4-down scenario, we're gonna go PA cross. We're gonna throw back to Madden 19 here. PA crossers. Oh, you can't throw that. Not a good ball. Too risky. There we go. Great tackle, and he hurt his ass. Why is that the most common injury? Pulled asshole. Vernon Hargraves. Vernon Hargraves' hip pointer will not be able to return to the game. Got to go CJ Henderson. Got to go younger. Got to get youth. We got Mac McCain. Underrated. Hidden dev trait. Probably star dev. Corner. Small school player. He's going to be thrusted into that position. But we got 53 seconds here. We'll start with a run to see where this puts us. Don't want to force it. But we definitely want to try to get some points as he gets run over. Denzel Ward. Good night. Josh Jacobs. 1st down. Oh, that's your shot. That's your shot. CeeDee Lamb puts us on the 36, almost in field goal range. We have no timeouts remaining. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Throw it. Damian Ratley. Spike it. Why is there 12 seconds? Why is it 12 seconds? Thought it was 10 seconds. Rookie, see? Rookie quarterback, rookie mistake. Baker Mayfield probably would have spiked that in time. Now we go into halftime down 6. Okay, we got a 3rd and 3. We're just over midfield. Maybe 4 down territory. Come on, you got to run over Schobert. 4th and 2 on the... Gotta punt it. Gotta play somewhat smart here. Gotta punt it. No, we're going for it. Screw it. We're going for it. Why not, right? We got Renfro. We have all of our backup wide receivers on the field. This is awesome. This is not gonna fail at all. Oh! Oh, and he drops it! We had it, and he dropped it. Nice. Nice. Oh, you gotta get there. Oh. Horseshit. He had 5 minutes to sit back there. Wide open on the 2-point. Okay, we got a game. We got a game on our hands. How are they dropping this? They're throwing the game. There's another drop. 3 straight drops. Phenomenal. Oh, he's wide open. That's a blown play. Juke, 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 juke. He's white. Didn't get the juke, but big time gainer puts us in scoring position. A quick slant to Moreau. 1st down on the 9. 2nd to go on the 11. We're going back to the air. Full credit to this Browns run defense. They've been actually pretty damn good. Oh, we have him. Oh, Renfro beats Denzel Ward in coverage and pulls us one back here. Extra point away from being down 7. All right, we're going to go blitz 3rd and inches. They're going to try to run it, I think. They got Najee Harris in there, not Nick Chubb. This is our chance. This is our chance. You brush him off, and we get the TFL Abrams tank. Jonathan Abram coming over. I don't know if that's field goal range for them or not. They are. They're going for it. That's a long kick. They got Rodrigo Blankenship, the Georgia kicker. So he's a young kicker now in his NFL career. Can he make this? Oh, that is... Oh, that's garbage. Ooh. 3rd and 7 on the 48. Almost cross midfield. I don't know. Depending on the scenario, probably not in 4 down territory yet. And definitely not. As Olivier Vernon just breezes past Trent. Oh. We need tackles. We need tackles bad. I need to like keep getting like guys like John Ross, like wide receivers off the street, girl them to star dev, so I can start trading them for tackles. Get the gong. Oh, get the gong. Fuck. Fuck.
Strong right. Strong right. Strong right.
Come on, Gary. Second, man, we need to get a sack. We haven't even sniffed Baker Mayfield. Their offensive line's not good. Like, why is my O-line that's better than theirs? And, like, what was... Oh, Gary Carley's having a nightmare drive. Absolute nightmare drive. Took a terrible angle on the Jarvis Landry catch and grab, and that should have been a TFL. But if we get bend, don't break, 3rd and 4, that'd be a great stand from this defense. Give me a sack! Finally! Assad had a little bit of a meeting of a quarterback, but at least we got some pressure. And held him to a field goal attempt. Down 10, any points on this drive would be huge, so we will settle for a field goal if we can even sniff it. Boom. Renfro right now is literally the only wide receiver I have confidence in. We're going to force feed him. Oh, Damian Ratley. Very nice. This is a 75 overall right now, and he is just burning. I think that's Christian Fulton, 1st round corner. 2nd and 5 on the 13. Got like Renfro right there. No safety help. Oh, beautiful. Just being able to pick apart that Browns defense. They're nothing special. They're nothing special. Renfro's having an insane day. Extra point makes this. It's one possession anyway. But field goal, I mean, we can get a field goal. We can get a stop and kick a field goal. Worst case, Ontario. Oh, that's a sack. There, Hassan Riddick and C.J. Henderson getting in. That is 3rd and a mile. That's exactly what this defense needs. We'll go man defense because zones are broken in Madden. We'll go nice man. Line him up to a guy as long as he doesn't get Odell on a free shot. Some pressure. He's scrambling. It's not a clean pocket. Mo Hurst. Oh, that has to be a sack. All right, 93 yards to win it. Probably 80 yards, 75 yards to get into field goal range. We can do it. This is doable. And we're starting with a screen to Jalen Richard. All right, probably in 4-down territory right now. 3rd and 10 on our own 18. So knowing that, we don't have to get the first down. Any yards on this, just positive yards. Oh, we got him. Oh, why are they putting linebackers on my top receiving threats? This has to be the best play in our book. I don't like the fact that our Renfro's not on the field. Not great. Not great at all. We'll go there. That gives it manageable. It's a manageable 4th down. This is the game. 4th and 6 on the 49. Please put all my guys back on. The flood drive's been our best play. Renfro's not on the field. That's phenomenal. They got safety help right now over time. I think Ratley B on the slant is going to be our go-to. Take Jalen Richard for whatever it's worth. That we can't. Wait, let me get over that. Jalen Richard for whatever it's worth. We're going to put him in pass protection. Season on the line. Let's go. Damian Ratley across the middle. Wide open. Let's go. All right, 48-yard field goal attempt. 6 wind. We're going to have the weird kicking window. It's no pressure at all. No, I don't know if this still works. I'm going to run a slants. Run a slant, see if we can get another play. Maybe they'll break. I don't know. They'll probably burn another timeout. What? No! Timeout! I can't believe that. I cannot believe that just happened. Of course. Of course. First of all, should have been at least 3 seconds, 2 to 3 seconds for me to call a timeout there. That didn't. I was spamming it, clearly. And then they would get that tackle animation. Not the 9 times out of 10 tackle animation where you go down. Oh, the one where he's fighting for extra yard. Oh. I mean, if we stayed as is, a 48-yarder is not an easy field goal. That slant would have made it 32, like an extra point. I don't regret going for it. I regret everything that happened after that. Oh my God, man. My head hurts. 24-21, we fall to the Cleveland Browns. Lawrence is great on the day. 2 touchdowns. I mean, the pick was bad. It was a pick 6. But I'm not going to blame him for that. He's not the reason why we lost. 64 yards and a touchdown for Josh Jacobs. Our run game was actually doing pretty well, but when we got that deficit against it, we pretty much had to abandon the run a little bit. Renfro, huge game. For whatever reason, just wasn't on the field and on like half of our crucial plays, but 10 catches, $136, 2 touchdowns, 100 yards for CeeDee Lamb, 70 yards for Ratley. Stepping in, man. I mean, when John Ross comes back, you know, Damian I mean, we still have to offer John Ross a new contract because for whatever reason in Madden, you don't get to extend guys right away. But Ratley, man, we're 4 deep at wide receiver. Legit 4 deep. Only giving up 1 sack, so full kudos. Trent Brown, that's good for him. And no sacks from Colton Miller, that's great for him. Defensively, Kyle Joseph was all over the field. 13 tackles. We had 2 TFLs, Darren Lee and John Abram. Sack for Henderson and Hassan Riddick. No turnover. That's not fair. There's no other way to put it. That is just not a fair way to end this game. We were the better team. And it ends like that. Wrap up the season. We got the Pro Bowl now. I don't know how many Pro Bowlers. So Trevor Lawrence, QB1 in the Pro Bowl. So we got Trevor Lawrence made it. Chris Warren made it. John Ross made the Pro Bowl. Guarantee we're not going to have anyone outside. Rodney Hudson made the Pro Bowl. Trent Brown giving up 20 sacks. Made the Pro Bowl. Hassan Riddick made the Pro Bowl. Mo Hurst made the Pro Bowl. No Cleveland Furls, a little surprising. Garyon Conley's your corner 1. Johnny Townsend, Pro Bowl punt. I mean, we filled the Pro Bowl up. We went deep in the Pro Bowl. But out of principle's sake, I am just refusing to play the Pro Bowl. So we're going to go to just next week, get everything ready for the offseason as we wait the worst Super Bowl ever, Dallas. I mean, how perfect would it have been for the Raiders-Dallas Super Bowl? We'll get this. We'll get in the offseason. Hopefully we get some dev trade boosts, and we can have some sort of momentum as we enter the offseason. If there had to be a silver lining, it's that Dallas did not win the Super Bowl. It fell down to, looks like the last play. That's a high-scoring Super Bowl. 35-31. We lost to the eventual Super Bowl champions. Sure. Baker Mayfield played well. Nick Chubb played well. I mean, it was a big old rushing attack there. Odell got a touchdown. I mean, trying to look at who got MVP. Probably Baker Mayfield, but should have been us. That should have been us beating the Dallas Cowboys 35-31. Contract. So this is the big one. John Ross. X Factor? Oh my God. How? When? So we got John Ross off the street and he got up to Superstar X Factor. Oh, we had to pay him a lot of money. Because we only get one shot. Because we signed him as a free agent. Jesus. Okay, we're going to give him 30? 3 30s? I feel like that's fair. 3 years, 30.2. For the love of God, don't hit the open market. Thank you. Oh, thank you, baby Jesus. Look at the rest of our free agents. I mean, I did like Scotty Miller, but... You know, those stats look amazing, but for right now, $6 million is too much. Colton Miller's gonna be the big guy we're gonna let hit walk. I mean, you know, from a growth and development standpoint, he could probably get up to like an 83 before he starts to regress, but he doesn't. He plays like a 60. He gives up 20 sacks a season. No, thank you. Cousins is gone. 15 mil is way too much for us to try to keep Tyree. Maybe he hits the open market. We can bring him back for cheaper. That's it, man. We're losing a lot of our depth. Gonna have to have a solid draft. You know, we don't need to hit any absolute home runs, but we need every single one of our picks this year to be at least like 63, 64, 65 or above, because we're losing a lot of that depth, especially on the offensive line. Let's get a recap, wrap this episode up, try to finish on a high note. We have $30 million worth of salary cap. We will take a look at our free agents, but first I want to see our dev traits. Did we get anyone that grows the dev traits? So we have Lawrence. Stays as is. Joe Burrow of LSU is our backup right now. Probably want to improve upon that. Josh Jacobs did not get any dev trade increases or anything crazy like that, even though he played very well. I mean, I like our running back room, though. We got lots of depth here at running back. Fullback Chris Warren. He did not. I don't even know if there's X factors for fullbacks or not, or star devs or whatever, superstar abilities. But I mean, come on, he's made. I'm gonna assume not, because he's made the last 3 Pro Bowls. At wide receiver, CeeDee Lamb's our superstar. John Ross getting an X factor is insanity to me, but I will take that. Double me. Aggressive receiver, overpowered defenders when they attack the football within their zone, increases their success rate on aggressive catches. I love that. Post flag, post specialist. I would have liked streak specialist, to be honest with you. But you know, maybe. How come he doesn't get more? Aren't you supposed to have like a lot more abilities than just 2 here? It is what it is. I will take it. Any ability, I will take it. Beyond that, let's see. Moreau didn't grow in dev trait. Or else we'd see superstar. Left tackle. We have Yadi Kajust right now. Oof. Oof. Not a great offensive line. Cleveland Ferrell did not grow in any dev trait. Kind of annoying. But is what it is. Mo Hurst is the big one. I'm going to be actually depressed if we don't get one for Mo Hurst. Yes! X Factor for Maurice Hurst. Fearmonger. Exactly. He's Aaron Donald regen. 91. You got with Fearmonger. Some pass rushers intimidate quarterbacks with their sheer presence. When they enter the zone, they apply significant pressure on the quarterbacks, even while engaging in blocks. Now, would have been way better to get like Unstoppable Force. I don't know if it's off the top of my head. I think it is, but I don't know if Unstoppable Force is even available to D tackles. Because I know like Aaron Donald, for example, got Fearmonger. JJ Watt is Fearmonger. They're both D tackles. So, don't know what we got, or well, JJ Watt's an end, but you know what I'm saying. Same difference. 3-4-4-3 edges usually get Unstoppable Force. Interiors get Fearmonger, if I did guess. But it's an X Factor. I love it. 2 new X Factors on our team. Jonathan Abram up to a superstar. Let's go. Got on fake. Oh, come on. What? When am I going to get Enforcer? He has, how much is hit power? What is this guy's hit power right now? 93 hit power is not enough to put me in like the chain to get, what do you call it? That is, come. Whatever, I'm still not gonna, I can't complain. It's still great. He's still looking good. Garyon Conley, do you go to a start? No, there's just no way. He got DB of the year. He is not getting off a normal dev trait. Annoying. It's like when we did the Daniel Jones, or the Giants rebuild Daniel Jones. No matter what we do with Daniel Jones, he would not go up a dev trait. I think that's going to be the case for Garyon Conley. I mean, you get DB of the year. At least 100% if they detect that you're still a normal dev, go up to a star dev. I'm not going to be in the position where I manually do it, even though he deserves it. It is what it is. Joyner's just chilling there. He actually hit with regression. Big regression there. Luckily, we got a lot of talent here in the pipeline. Denmark, 71 star. We got Reed Blankenship, 73 star. So we have thought about life beyond LaMarcus Joyner, even though he's coming off, without a doubt, his best season for us. Let's get rid of this guy. David Lysing from Dayton. Goodbye. Carl Joseph still good. Kicker and punt. I mean, it is what it is. We got 2 new X factors on the offense, a new superstar. We got to find some way to move past that loss. Some way to move past whatever just happened. I'm still in shell shock. What happened there? That final play against the Cleveland Browns in the championship. Contra, all right. Ooh. All right, so looking at available free agents. I'm not sure right now. This is 50-50 if the offseason is going to be a live stream or not. I don't know yet. But I would love to hear you guys' feedback, at least in the comments, about where we should look at for our free agents. Some big-name running backs here. I mean, Naheem Hines. I love me some Naheem Hines. Look at that as an upgrade over Jalen Richard. For that third down back. They got Nick Chubb there, not too worried. At wide receiver, this is looking like more so some veterans. We don't really need a wide out, but there could be. Let's just go down here just a little bit. Look at the 75s or above. For whatever reason, Cole Beasley is a superstar. Okay. Hollywood Higgins, DJ Chark, 6'4" with 94 speed. It's interesting. DJ Chark can get his name on the list. He could be that next John Ross. Now I'm just convinced that we could take chicken shit, and make it chicken salad out of these wide receivers. And a guy like DJ Chark, I think he has a high ceiling. I don't think there's going to be any ridiculous bids for him. Even though we have depth at wide receiver, CeeDee Lamb, John Ross, Damian Ratley, Hunter Renfrow. That could be a target. That could be a nice little project for us to work and develop. I mean, Callaway here too. I mean, Cleveland Browns losing a lot of talent. Start with Nick Chubb, down losing Callaway. He's 25, 81 overall, 94 speed, 87 catching. He could be another guy, that base dev that we can look at bringing in and improving. Tight end, we're good with Moreau and Gesicki. On the offensive line, we got Isaiah Wynn. I mean, that could be where we send that money. You know, I think there's probably going to be a couple of guys that are just like, why didn't you bring back Colton Miller? He's still a nice prospect, but we could take that money and upgrade with Isaiah Wynn. He's 82 star, a star dev lineman. So that's a potential target. I mean, you could look at Connor Williams and flex him out to tackle. He played tackle at Texas. 6'6", 312, 25, 80 overall. He's cost $12 million a year versus $30 million for Colton Miller. Could be as much of just a shot to bring him in. I actually like that. I actually like that a little bit more than Isaiah Wynn, to be completely honest with you, because it saves us a little bit of money. So right now, that's probably my top target, bringing in Connor Williams, or trying to anyways, because we know our luck with nice-looking free agents, but bring him in and maybe convert him to left tackle. Inside, we're good. Right guard. I think there's a couple guys, but Gabe Jackson's been solid, even though that contract is fairly ugly for a 78 overall offensive lineman. You got Schwartz at tackle. I mean, whatever. It is what it is. Trent Brown will keep him for the time being. Go to the defensive side. We're good there. We have Cleveland Ferrell. Inside, Hurst and Gallimore. We're at Gucci. Opposing side, Hassan Riddick's been solid. I mean, I don't think we need to really improve our defensive line anywhere. Oh. I'm a big fan of that. I mean, first of all, this guy, Olukun from the Falcons, really fits our mold, if you will, for a linebacker. He's a superstar, pass coverage, converted safety. I think he was from Yale, off the top of my head. If I get that one right, my God, I know my football. Is he from Yale? Damn straight he's from Yale. That could happen. Middle linebacker. I mean, Yeah, Leighton Vander Esch is there. That's a lot of money, though. I love him. He's one of my favorite players. I wish I could like him a lot more, but he's on Dallas. I mean, that in one false swoop could make up for missing out on Keanu Neal. Just imagine a Jonathan Abram, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, and then you got a Leighton Vander Esch. And we probably could find an out on a Darren Lee contract or something like that to free up some money. I'm not overly worried about contracts. We have some ugly contracts on this team. So Leighton Vander Esch, do we do it? Jair Alexander, one of my favorite corners in the National Football League from the Green Bay Packers. I hit them up a lot on our channel during the draft. That's another, and look, the top bid's not that much. That could very well legitimately be a play for us, even though it's not really a weakness. I mean, you look at our secondary, we have Conley, 7 picks. Hargraves played well. We have C.J. Henderson, rookie, or well, we drafted him for a first-round pick. We'll take a look there, though. That's annoying. Free safety, I think we're fine for the time being. Strong safety Harrison Smith hit the market, but I think we're still good with Joseph. And obviously, our special teams is fine. So the big names. First up, I mean, like I said, you could look at DJ Chark at wide receiver, but our wide receiver room, it looks good for the time being. CeeDee Lamb, John Ross, Renfro, and then you have Damon Ratley as the first guy off the bench. You know, I mean, maybe we could squeeze in a DJ Chark. Then you next look up at offensive tackle. We could get an 80 overall Connor Williams at guard, and then flip him to left tackle, which I think his rating would stay the same, if not even jump up a little bit. But we'd say he's probably at least in a 79, 80 overall range for under $15 million cap hit, or $50 million contract. That's probably what, you know, do the math, $7 million cap. That's not too bad. Another one would be, like I said, you bring in Leighton Vander Esch. Bring in someone like Leighton Vander Esch. We could free up some money. Maybe move on from Darren Lee. Free up, that's, you know, $4 million in savings. We have some, you know, guy like, look at that, Gabe Jackson. That's huge savings. Probably could look at replacing him. Trent Brown, he's not playing well. We probably could look at replacing him. That frees up exactly like the kind of deal that we'd free up by bringing in an exciting playmaker like Leighton Vander Esch. So let me know about that. The secondary, as much as I like Jair Alexander, this one's a tougher sell because we have a lot of depth here in the secondary, a lot of budget options in the secondary. That's going to really allow us to spend money in other positions. I mean, 27 is still a good age. They're still going to grow. They're not going to regress at 27. We have C.J. Henderson, who's 23 with a star dev. Mullins, 24.75. You have Mac McCain, who's 23 with a star dev. So I feel like Jair Alexander is a lot more impractical than it would be getting, say, a Leighton Vander Esch. But I don't know, man. It's up to you. I'm a man of the people. What do we think? I think Connor Williams is at least worth throwing a bid on because, you know, that gives us a guard, that gives us a tackle. Either way, he can either replace Gabe Jackson at right guard. We free up some money there, or he can go and be our starting left tackle. But the big question comes in: do we try? I mean, it's unlikely that we get him because for whatever reason we cannot attract big money free agents. But do we go in on a Leighton Vander Esch in free agency? I'm already looking in the comments. I definitely want to hear what you guys want to take this direction for free agency. I think I will personally veto the Jair Alexander, even though I'm a massive fan. I would love bringing him in. It's just not practical for this given time. But try to get that. We're in Vegas. Leighton Vander Esch. Look at that guy. That guy, 100%. That Thad Castle. He is Thad Castle if he comes to Vegas. You know the kind of crazy shit that guy does. That's why he has the neck guard. You know, that's where he hides his drugs. So, I'll just say right now, right now the fair offer for Leighton Vander Esch, $110 million. We're gonna have to probably go real big on that bid. So you make sure if you guys want me to get Leighton Vander Esch, you know the top comments, the like ones, you make sure you're committed to that, because I'm committed to it if we're doing that. So that does it for today's episode, guys. Let me know what you feel about for free agency. I know there's already going to be the carpool. If you had Derek Carey would have, you know, I don't know, done something better. I don't know, and won that game against the Browns. I don't know, man. I need to get over it. We need to get in this offseason. So maybe someone like Leighton Vander Esch will compensate for that. I don't. Thank you guys for watching. The likes, hit the likes. It's, you know, a bunch of likes help. Likes help my video a whole lot. Please like the video. Subscribe if you're first time stopping by, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.
Money I'm spending, I'm out and I'm shopping. You talking that shit, well you talking the talking. Look at my options, look at me dropping. Ass in the game, like who are you stopping? Not me, not me, not never. Not me, not me, not never. Not me, not me, not never. I'm way too clever. Look at the kid.